Dear friends, this is Vinney Chopra. Thank you for liking the podcast and all the shows. Vinney and Walter, we do that Abundance Mindset show, which goes live in all social channels on Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, and also Vinney and Bo show, which goes also on Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific. And thank you for really liking the books and all the content that my team puts out for you. Please enjoy this episode. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Hi, friends. This is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey, Vinney, what are these over here? I wrote this book a few years back. Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My third book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these or go to amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education. Yeah, no, I'm so excited to meet you, Pramod. I know we started talking and then you were able to learn a little bit from me, not too much, but you were a go-getter right from the start. I'm telling you, every assignment, you were so prepared. You were prepared. You were working hard. And that's what it's all about, really. So success comes to those who really are doers. I say that. Luck also prefers people who are working. It just doesn't come by chance. So I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Meaning, I cannot tell you, I can probably all my success, if I have to dedicate, I will have only very few people to dedicate to. One, my family, of course, because they are the strongest support behind all of this. And then the mentors like you, right? Especially for the multifamily, right? I was doing all these single families and I was quite happy with that, with my full-time job and the side hustle and everything. But then after joining your group, I really thought that what is the difference I'm going to make if I'm meeting with so successful people? I have to their read through their mind that how nothing is impossible for them. That was the only barrier I have to break, because I think I have limited things. And when I talk to you and then when I listen to your stories, then I saw that the only difference between me, somebody who is starting very new, and a person of a stature for like you would be that it's a complete mindset shift, right? Nothing is so big or nothing is so impossible. So why not, let's
I'm
do.
so glad you said it. Mindset, mind shift is so important because we are the culprit of our own limitations. I always say that we think so small. We think everything is going to go haywire. We think there'll be havoc is going to come. We think that everything I want to learn is so huge that I can't spend time, but not you. You took it bull by the horn. So I really see what you're saying. Mind shift is 90%, I say. 10% might be, or whatever percentage is learning. But it's not just learning, but to apply it with a good positive mindset. Yeah.
Absolutely, sir. So regarding this deal, regarding this property so we are 2 months into it. We bought it in sometime, I think in June 20th is when we closed.
Okay.
In
Seller
July,
financing too, right? Seller
seller finance, yeah.
financing.
It's a
Yeah.
full seller finance, right? 100% seller finance, right?
Oh my
So
gosh.
we bought it with just $50,000 on the table, and then we
And
took
how
over.
much was if you want to share some
Right.
approximate numbers, how much was it? It was a pretty big one.
Right, 78
76,
unit,
huh?
78 unit. So
78 units. Yeah.
78 unit for 3 million, right? So the seller has two loan, right? One loan is from the bank, 2.3
Yeah.
million. And
Yeah.
then he had some private equity partners.
Yep.
He
Yep.
he has about 550 or something. So total it was 2.8 something. He wanted
Mhm.
three, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he wanted 3.5 something, 3.3, and then we negotiated down to 3 million. So after closing
So,
cost, closing credit and everything, we just
yeah.
settled with 50,000 at the table. We closed. And then the total, my total expense right now going into this property is about
Rehab. Rehab, right? And
plus
this
rehab.
was like, I remember you showed me there was a one segment which was students driven, student
Student
housing
living.
driven,
Exactly, exactly.
and
That's a
brick
critical. Yeah,
brick building. I remember that distinctly. And you said, Vinny, this is going to be tremendous. It's so close to the university,
it is
you know?
1.5
Yeah.
miles from university. And nowadays, what is happening is that Urbana Champaign, it's Illinois State University, right? A very renowned
Hmm.
one. About
Hmm. Hmm.
5,000 students there, student plus the staffs and everything. So it's a
Yeah.
huge campus. And
Yeah.
right now, what's going on is a extreme houses crisis in Urbana.
Wow. Wow.
So, so university is taking every year taking more and more admissions, and they are giving their students a food voucher plus some credit to leave the campus and just leave the dorms that they have occupied, or they are because they don't have sufficient amount of residence for their students.
Yes. Yep.
So, so now even the students and their parents have reached out to us. They just came to know that, hey, we have these properties, and then they were saying that, can you
Yes.
come,
Yeah.
can you see, and all of that. The unfortunate thing is that their season is going to start completely ready.
Yes.
We are telling them
Yes.
that this is something we are working on it, and we are showing it to Mexican community, and then some of
Excellent. And maybe they could do a short term
yeah,
rental
right,
just
right.
quickly and then come into your property. Yeah. Yeah.
So right now that's what is going on. So basically 40,000 is a total expense, right? 20,000 I pay the mortgage plus the private money plus
I
insurance plus
see.
that is about 20,000. And then 4,000 is the property manager, 3,800 is the property manager. And
Hmm.
then there are some water bills and sewer bills that we have to pay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
all together it is coming about 38 or maybe around 40,000 is what I'm doing to run the
Okay.
property, keep the light.
Lights on. Yeah.
And as far as rehab is concerned, so we are trying to reuse everything that is out there right now. So cabinets, like it's broken, the door. So basically what we are doing is we have this crew. So we are buying some, making the door, putting it there, and not changing any layout, not changing anything that is not working there. So it's working there, right? So we're just painting, we are changing the floor if required. Otherwise, we are just putting the carpet, cleaning the carpet. We're just trying to make this things
I
ready.
love it. I love it because the cash flows that
Correct.
will come six
Yeah,
months, 12 months, 18 months. You
exactly.
could go back and change the flooring anytime. You could
Exactly.
change this,
As part of maintenance, that's what we are trying to
Yes,
do. We are trying to make it ready so that it can be rented, and after I visit each unit
totally,
at a time with
totally.
maintenance guys and all. Because right now our cash flow is very little. The
Poor,
cash
yes.
is about $10,000 is what is coming right now. Yeah, that is basically 50-60% units are vacant, and then
Hmm.
we are rehabbing. And some people who are living there, they're not paying, non-paying
My
tenants.
God.
We are going through
Yeah,
the process for them. So there is an
yes.
attorney who basically charges 550 to $600
Okay.
per unit for the complete eviction. It takes about 2.5 to 3 months to evict
Oh,
the
I see. So legally, you are
and
giving them the notice, everything.
we
It's
have
a,
served the
it's,
notice, everything is done.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Good. How many residents are like that? Quite a
So
few,
about
or
so there were 19 we filed, okay, out
Mhm.
of which nine are already gone. So 10 are
Wow.
yeah, so 10 are left, and then 50 units are now vacant that we are having and trying to reposition, and then after
Yes.
we'll rent them, and then
Hmm.
15 or 16 people are there who are paying. but they're paying very little. They are paying
Very.
400, 500. So we are asking even them that either you leave, or if you want to vacate, or we are going to raise the rent as soon as we.
Yes.
So, so
Do the
that,
renovations and everything. I'm sure the owner who's seller financed, he's pretty happy to see that you're
happy.
action
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
You just took the bull by the horn in month and a half, 2 months. You've
yeah.
done so much transformation of
True,
this asset.
true, sir.
If I'm the owner, I'll be so happy to
Yeah,
see this property changing color and just feeling good about that the right buyer like Pramod came in.
yeah. The
Fabulous.
good part is, sir, that the loan that he has, it's a 4.25% loan, and that loan is basically paying off almost. So whatever we are paying, 8,000 going towards the principal, that will be all accounted.
Yes.
So
Got it. Got it.
the time will close, the final closing happens in 2017 April. I think their
Okay.
loan will remain, their mortgage will reduce to 1.8 million or something. So we are building some
Okay.
equity also along the line when.
Sure. For
So
sure,
our.
for sure. The NOI, like I'm sure you shared
Yeah.
with me, how after the whole thing is, let's say 80% occupied, even stabilization is at 90% or above. But even if we looked at 90% of 78 units, that's 60 some units. And
Yeah.
then the rent, what will be average rent you think in
So,
two,
sir,
three,
average rent
four?
for the one bedroom is going around 950 there.
950, 400 to 950 or 450 to 900. That's
900.
double. That's double. That's gonna, so 60 units, let's say 60 units times 900, that's 54,000 a month.
Month. Yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
So
So
50.
even with that, one bedroom apartments, I think there are 26 one bedroom apartments, and then
Mhm.
there are 20 about 22 bedroom apartment, and there are best three bedroom apartment, and there are 12
Four bedroom
four
too,
bedroom.
right?
Yeah, four bedroom apartment.
I couldn't
And
believe it. In an apartment complex to have four-bedroom
four
apartments.
bedroom, and that two level those.
Level. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh
We
my
are trying
gosh.
to do a couple of them as Airbnb, because what we are researching over there is that university there are graduation time where the student have their families and parents who
They
come.
come. Yeah, they come there. Yep.
In
Yep.
time, a lot of traffic comes, right? In those
Mhm.
days, there is hardly any place for the guys to live, and the hotels are there, but they are also not much.
I
So
see.
I think those probably would be some seasonalities involved, but we can always try to go with a mid-term rental or a short-term rental for fewer units, like the four-bedroom ones, like five.
I love that idea. Love that idea because I remember in Texas, I did that where I had it as office furnished units, we called
Correct.
them.
Exactly.
And we were able to lease the furniture very cheaply
Yes.
from second-hand furniture. I remember just bare minimum, and then you could give it out long-term or short-term rentals.
Yes.
Fabulous, fabulous. That can be double the money, maybe, or
Double the
triple
money.
the money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And we
yeah.
already have a, property manager over there. We already have
Yep.
the crew that is working. I have a maintenance guy, and I have a
Mhm.
lawn mower, lawn cleaner, and he's picking up the
Yes.
grasses and everything, is keeping the property nice and clean. Plus,
Mhm.
we are also thinking that we'll put across all around all the security cameras and everything. When I'm going to convert it to
Yes.
the student housing, I
Yeah.
will offer to the Asian community, Indian especially, because they are
Yes.
looking
Yes.
for a safe place for their kids, so that we will provide
Yes.
you all kind of security, access
Hmm.
to cameras and everything. And then it's all more like a dorm, right? Because it is all covered and inside all these units. Thinking about some kind of desi catering type of thing, or a canteen
Uh-huh.
thing where they can just hang out, and
Hang out. Yeah.
in some place for the parents to come and stay if they want to, they are visiting their kids. So those are down
Nice.
plans. And one shuttle that from that building to the campus, point A to point B, back and forth shuttle free service
I
is.
see. Wow, wow. So you really are a thinker and a planner. I love that. I love that. If you're adding all those accessories and all those amenities, it will become a very tremendous name. Now, are you going to change the name of the
We already
uh,
did. We already
Oh, you
did.
did? What's the new
Name is
name?
Urbana Dream Apartments.
Oh, I love it. Dream.
Urbana
I love the
Apartments.
word dream. Apartment homes. Hold on.
Apartment
Maybe
homes.
say apartment homes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, sir. Yeah, yeah. So,
Huh?
so the logo and things are still not designed because we are focusing on first making the units ready.
Yes.
LLC is created with Urbana Dream Apartments LLC, and we have all the bank account, everything created. Now the
Mm,
website is under progress, and that will be done eventually. But right now, our
yeah.
complete focus is just get this rehab done as soon as we can.
I
And
love it. I love it. I love it. So, what's the timeline now? As you see, when would this rehab be done?
we are,
Yeah.
we are going building by building, sir. And I wish I had the complete plan.
Mhm.
I'm still
Yeah.
working. But what
Mhm.
happens is there are total six buildings, sir. Okay,
Six.
six
Uh-huh.
buildings, right? So two are fully occupied and we are not touching them. The village has inspected and all the
Mhm.
violations are all taken care of. So those two.
Beautiful.
The third one is a six-unit building in which
Aha.
one crew is working. Three of them are occupied and three are almost done, which we are ready
Okay.
to rent. Probably next week it will be start, will show to the
Sure.
tenants, right?
Yes. Yes.
Buildings are all done, right? Now these three buildings, one is 12, two of them are 12 unit and one is 36 unit. So these are
Ah.
the three.
Yes.
So
Mm.
one of them is almost done. Seven units we have been repositioned, and some of the pictures I sent you, those are the
Yeah. Yeah.
after rehab.
Beautiful. The flooring, everything, appliances. No, they look very nicely done. Yes, yes.
And you know
And I
what?
love the fact what you just said also. A lot of people may not be doing it. See, many times when you hire contractors and subcontractors, they take the things and throw away.
Okay. Yeah.
They want everything new. I do want you to also think about, since you're doing repositioning, cost segregation, there is a good angle. I just interviewed Ted Lanzaro. I would love to send you his recording from yesterday,
Okay.
and it'll be published also. My team is working on it. But the key thing, he's a real estate CPA from Connecticut, very
Okay.
good, my good friend. He talked about whatever things you throw, the
Mm-hmm.
cost segregation gives you deduction for those,
Okay.
and what you do rehab,
Mm-hmm.
every dollar of rehab will be also bonus depreciation.
Bonus depreciation. Oh.
Bonus depreciation. And then 179. So that's a beautiful thing in this whole episode. He talked about even 179 bonus depreciation in taxation code, where if there is a company that owns the property and you are the managing company too, because you just said you have a manager and technician, HVAC and gardening. So you can actually be having kinds of depreciations from two different businesses, the
Mm.
property as well as the operation,
Yeah.
which I knew about it 6 years back, but I forgot. But then yesterday it just came live in my mind again, that anything you throw away, so you're doing repositioning, you get a deduction on that also.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. I know the how to the cost segregation part, but yeah, I definitely need a good CPA who can do all of that because we may
Yeah.
not. Be,
No, it will be difficult. Good real estate CPA in your area who you could talk to, and we could figure out a way.
Be sure to listen to Mr. Smiles next week with more golden nuggets and top-notch coaching tips. You can reach him by going to VinneyChopra.com. Be sure to like, comment, and share to show everyone how Mr. Smiles has brought your apartment syndication business to the next level.